My email address.
Email, that's fine.
16 pieces of plastic. Yeah.
That was weird, Sharon.
I found
What's that?
With the dollar in it.
You found one with $1 in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
She says she's always
When I always
it's a
get gifts,
superstition.
you have to
There's a
put
dollar
a
in it.
dollar in.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
good
well,
luck,
that we-
yeah. Quarter or something.
That's why we put a
you.
million in.
There's a real one in here.
There's a real one in there. Uh-oh.
Isn't that weird?
That is,
Might have
That's
put it in.
strange.
it might have been one of us, because we get asked all the time, does real money fit in there?
Oh,
So
so
I
you
might have
put it-
taken one out and put it
Yeah.
in there and totally forgotten about it.
There's a dollar in that one.
Well, we'll take, since you found it, we'll take $1 off your purchase. How about that?
The one that was
Tough enough to machine wash.
Here it is.
The material is actually thinner than our business
There you go.
cards.
That's the same one with 16 cards.
And they can hold actually more than regular wallets.
Hey, Bill?
You want to go with the taxi cat?
That model, yes.
That's what it's called.
The taxi cat?
The taxi cat, yep.
I hope your backup. Is this the only color you have in
You
there?
asked them to downsize and what happens there and then they will get back.
Well, I don't know if they added more.
One pink, one purple.
But I know there's more purple.
Are these all the colors it comes in?
Yes, yep. Actually, the leather ones of that model are down here. They come in black.
Your
and brown.
starting point as close to zero as you can get. It totally changes your ending point.
So how much is 20. Any of the nylon ones are 20.
Even the leather hybrid starting point, as close to zero as you can get. We basically eliminated the wallet.
Yeah, but they're all machine washable. So even if you got a pink, and I, for one, am known for spilling things, so I spilled coffee all over my pink one, threw it in the washing machine. Perfect.
It's just good design and good stitching. I mean, even with the stuff in
The
it,
brown's nice too, but you don't have to get it for dirt hiding.
it's just. That's why we feel comfortable enough to offer a warranty. We're the only wallet company that warranties our wallets.
Great, thank you.
See, that's a competition off the shelf, empty.
So you're trading in your Prada wallet for a big skinny wallet. That sounds like a fair deal.
16 pieces. Whoops. Keep knocking these.
Oh, you want to change it for a different
That's the
size?
leather hybrid, yep. Skinny nylon does all the work on the inside, and then we use top grain leather on the outside, not the cheap genuine leather, to keep it good looking. Because if we did full leather, we'd have the same problem that these guys do. We
Oh, wait,
wouldn't save
one
anything.
Like this or like this? Because they're two different styles.
I didn't know.
Thank you.
So this one has
Sure.
just an
Would
extra
you like a $1 million
flap.
bill for the website?
Hold the checkbook a little bit better.
We got new products coming out every 3 months.
You're carrying right now. This one is a little bit
Thank you.
shorter. Still has two billfolds
These are
in
20. Any of the nylon ones are
Okay.
20 bucks, and the leather hybrids are 25. But these we only have in nylon right now.
This is just skin. There you go. Thanks so much. Enjoy it.
Sure. You want to see the trifold, for example? This is what it looks like when it's empty. Pretty darn skinny. And that's half filled with 16 pieces of plastic. Thank you. That's half filled with 16 pieces of plastic, which is the national average.
I mean, you could even do with one of these little guys. I mean, the stuff you have in there would definitely fit in there. There's
Now that's a
16
really
parts already in
minimalist
there.
one. If you don't want to have a lot of pockets, you want a very short, compact
And they all have
size.
pockets. Stays closed. It fits. Try putting that in your pocket. It's got a nice curve to it. It fits
Try to get it.
too long. Yeah.
Putting the phone. Yeah.
25 for the leather and 20 for the nylon.
No, just the leather ones are 25. The nylons are only 20.
It is.
These are the same as these.
Yep, we drop the prices $3 to $7 at shows. So depending on the model, you save $3 to $7.
I'll take this one.
What color would you like that one in?
Black.
Black? Let me get you a fresh one.
Purple's good too. All right. Yeah, I think that one. I'll just keep the same.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. No problem.
Am I going to do all that? Yeah.
Oh, easily. I mean, you can do a card count right now. Because you're right in that 16 card range.
You wouldn't have this in red, though.
I do have it. Well, I think we
Thank
do.
you.
We might have been
Enjoy.
sold out of. Are we sold? Oh.
I designed that one for front pockets. It's got a curve that fits into the way your pocket's already cut. That way you don't have any sharp edges cutting into your leg.
Well, do we have any red leather Monte Cristo? We sell out of them.
We're sold out of the red leather Monte Cougars.
Just this
Sorry.
model. which actually holds about the same capacity.
I like the design
The
of this
flap.
one.
So here's a version
Where
of a curve
Cambridge.
with a zippered coin pocket as well. This can actually hold. Yeah.
Filled is about the size of
Tough
a wallet.
enough to machine wash regularly.
Empty. Or for example, here's a typical woman's wallet with nothing in it. Yeah. And here's ours with 16.
I'm skinnier than leather. So watch what happens when you put 16 pieces of plastic in one of our wallets, which is what most people carry around the country. Here's your regular empty trifold, and this got 16 already in it.
Yeah.
And these guys haven't even started yet, and they're already that thick. Just leather wallets are just that much thicker and heavier than our nylon wallets. And even our leather hybrids, half filled with 16 pieces of plastic, the skinny nylon does all the work inside, and the top grain leather keeps it skinny on the outside. Oh, cool. That's cool. Is that a duct tape wallet? Yeah. Well, that's pretty skinny too.
Unless you want with cards in it, just because
See how skinny these things are?
already added to it.
See, that's got 20 pieces of plastic already in it.
They were.
Oh yeah, you have one of ours. That's great.
It is, isn't it? This is
Well, welcome back. Good to see you.
longer versions that hold checkbooks. That one has
And you're keeping it skinny too.
too. Absolutely. And it's still through this in this empty.
Because some people buy our wallets and all of a sudden they just keep adding more and more stuff. And then they got like 40, 50 cards in there. Yeah, that's the same one right there.
Hi.
You got a ticket pocket and then you got a cash pocket.
Very nice.
That's the travel wallet.
And that's the big skinny, huh?
That's the big skinny.
You and your boots, y'all.
Holds a big amount of stuff and still stays skinny.
Say hi, Gutty.
20 credit cards. It's only that thick. Your wallet problems. First one being thickness, of course, but slippage is another one. But because we rubberize the reverse of our material, we can make our pockets extra wide. So they can hold more, and it's easier to get stuff in and out.
Is it pretty, that olive? Yeah.
How much is this one?
20 for any of the nylon wallets. 25 for the leather.
And 25 for the clutches.
I've been talking about it for about 5 years.
We know eventually everyone will buy a big skinny. Eventually. Did you want the olive one?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Let me get you one.
I know. Okay,
There you go.
thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are the odds that we would be here?
Do you have
Well-
a big skinny? Or one of you?
I have a. Looks like George Costanza's in that style.
We've seen much worse. You're not in bad shape. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna stick with mine.
A whole bunch of different styles that we carry. And we've got some. Do you want a pocket wallet or one of
Or here, I'll show you the difference between our wallets and regular wallets. Here's your standard empty trifold. Here's our trifold,
That's what
half
happens. I get on
filled
the
with
subway and I
16
go to
pieces
scan
of
my card
plastic,
and it's like
which is the national average.
Added
To give you a
rubbery
sense of how much
coatings for
skinnier our
pockets
wallets
and the
actually are.
billfold area so your cards don't slide out.
See, regular wallets,
I have
thick
this
leather.
close to this because I do need a coin purse.
All these have zippered coin.
Pockets, yeah.
I would recommend something mid-range one,
Look at this. What's this?
like this. This is pretty. Well, actually, our wallets hold more than regular wallets because I designed the pockets extra wide. And the reason we can do that is because I rubberized the reverse of our material. So with extra wide pockets, you can hold more, plus it's easier to get stuff in and out.
I don't want to be your chicken.
I'm sold out of those. I'll have them back in next week. If you want to order from the website, we ship all around the world.
That's a nice one.
Now, if you want, we have an even more compact one, which can also hold your stuff, believe it or not. For example, here is the black version. with 16 pieces of plastic already in it, which is the national average. And you still have your coin.
This is the fat part here because of all of the bigger ones.
Right.
That I carry.
Well, that's all you carry? Is that all the cards you have?
Well, no, that's just there's two compartments in the coin purse.
And a lot of that
That's really
consolidate.
But it's this.
Oh, you have even more cards. Right.
Yeah. So these are my credit cards. But these are
Ones you have to
business
carry,
cards
but you
and
never use.
special.
More or less.
Well, some of them are because
Right.
they're business cards.
Right.
So this one would be bigger.
How much is this one?
Well, any of the nylon ones are 20 bucks.
But this is not nylon.
Oh, the leather versions are 25. Here's a nylon one with 16 already in it, and there's plenty of space for more stuff. To give you a sense of how skinny it is.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we use only top grain leather. We don't use. We don't use. You want to go with that? Okay.
20 versus 25.
Here you go.
Now this one is how much?
25. Any of the leather
Any of them are
hybrids.
25.
Yeah.
All right.
At shows, we drop the prices, so depending on the model, you save $3 to $7 bucks.
You want that one? The nylon is.
Do you have another?
Oh, you'll get a new one. Yeah, you'll get a new one. Right.
These are just manhandled. So the nylon are washable, and they're also a little thinner. So there's definitely an advantage to the nylon.
They really are thinner?
Well, I mean that's got cards in it.
Well, here's the relative difference. Here's both trifolds with 16 already in them. So this is slightly thinner, slightly lighter. Not so much because most of the wallet doing the work is actually the skinny nylon on the inside. We put the top grain leather only on the outside to keep it good looking. If we put it all on the inside, we'd be just as thick as these guys.
It's only
As a starting point.
fractionally thicker because it's just the outside layer.
Right.
A lot of it has to do with lifestyle. Like if you get stuff wet, dirty, you throw it around. The nylon ones are more
No, it's in the
versatile. You can
purse.
machine wash
It's
them.
in the purse. I've got two of these.
Well, do you want one of those? We're going to get you one of
Yeah.
those for sure.
And those we have in red as well.
Yeah, it's okay. You want a black leather one?
Please.
I was thinking about it, but
The mine is so thick that when I have that change in there,
I know.
Yeah, well, it's the change. The coin purse does do that. Having the coin in there with it. Always looking for something different, but it looks good. That looks really good.
Here's a new one for you.
Okay.
Sealed up. So it's 25.
Okay.
can I give you
Yes.
this? And it's,
Yep. No
is that
problem.
25?
Yep. 25 even.
Of course, you have to take something off because now we're being used as models.
Oh.
Well, I will.
Well, they're already on sale, so you get a. Oh, you want me to see your ID?
How much do they? How much are they on your website?
$28.95. So if you don't understand anything,
I wasn't. I like the concept of them. Your mother's the one that needs one of these.
Yeah, it's absolutely
So
falling
you guys are
apart.
from Michigan?
Yes, we are.
Cool. One of our vendor groups out there just did the Upper Peninsula Fair, or is that the right name for it?
I don't know. We don't get up to the UP very much.
Okay, it's like a 5-day fair. We have vendor groups around the country that buy wallets from us and resell them. Yeah.
Nice.
And
Oh,
we
I see,
train
so
with them
that's
and
why.
spend time with them. And one of them
But you're
just was
the real deal, right?
well, yeah,
We
we're
are the
based in
real
Cambridge,
deal,
Mass. I started this company. I was fed up with wallets.
Where are you located?
Cambridge, Mass. In
Are you in
Harvard,
Cambridge?
Harvard Square. Yeah.
Just there
Just there
yesterday.
yesterday.
Oh, good.
It's a nice
Oh,
day
you
to
got
walk
great
around
weather.
yesterday.
Yeah. You did what?
He's toured. We're taking him around the Yale and.
Oh, trying to figure out where you want to go, huh?
No, I like the one I have.
You can switch if you want.
Thank you very much.
What about Ann Arbor?
Oh yeah.
I hear they have a good school there.
We're Wolverines.
Yeah, it's a great school. I had a lot of friends that went there. Thank you.
That's one of the schools we're looking at.
Great job with this.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your wallet. Hi there.
One for Bob last year, and he just
You didn't use it?
he was too lazy to change one wallet to the other.
Oh.
How does he
The best way to do it is get a nice 6-pack or a couple glasses of wine. Have a conversation. Have a conversation with your old wallet and say, I love you, but you have to go.
I'll tell him that.
That's the best way to switch wallets, we find.
I'm telling
It's the
you.
most painless way to do it.
I bought Ryan a wallet, but it has a vinyl opener on the back, and it cuts open his jeans.
I can't imagine.
Well, that must be good in the summertime, right? A little ventilation in your jeans. I mean, is that helpful? I actually designed a wallet that absolutely does not cut into your jeans for front pockets, the way your pocket is cut as well. And then we have a version also for women that has a zippered coin pocket, so you can actually keep it in your front pocket, and it has the same curve.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Oh, is that yours? It's got stuff in it.
Well, we put stuff in it so you kind of sense how thick these things get and don't get.
I open this
Like
one,
that has 16 pieces of plastic versus the competition empty.
Wow.
To show you, you know, the national average is actually 16 pieces of plastic.
And the money fits in there without kind of sticking out of the top?
No, even though that's $1 million bill, it's actually the same size as a normal.
So this is to maybe hold.
That's a key drop. You can hold
not to hold the money down?
Well, a lot of people use it to keep stuff down or to tuck receipts underneath.
But what do you mean a key drop?
A spare key. You just drop a key here.
Way down at the other end.
If you need a spare house key or a spare. Well, now car keys are getting out of hand. You can't use them really. They're so thick.
How much is one of these?
Now the leather hybrids are 25, and the pure nylon ones are 20.
I don't know where you have that sitting, so.
Oh, here, yeah.
That just floats around. Goes from pocket to hand to pocket to hand.
Pocket birth size. And that's the phone on the outside. It's like an all-in-one phone, wallet, you know, cards, coin pocket.
Oh, you got a big skinny.
So you reach in your bag and you've got everything in one clutch.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me break that for you.
What's the one with the phone for the
You're
phone
buying
and
this
the
for a gift? Gift them ingredient cards. It's a total shock.
There are actually two different models. There's one like this too, where you can stick your phone on the outside
Ingredient card. It's really
or
nice.
the inside, depending on how large it is. I don't think my phone would fit in that right there, but it would definitely fit on the outside. It's a little bit smaller and doesn't have a coin reel built in.
National average. Whoops. And I rubberized the reverse of the material, which makes it harder to lose anything. So we try to solve the 5 major wallet problems. Slippage is one of them, but this also allows us to make pockets extra wide. Well, that's an easy one. We don't even count that as a problem because all of ours can hold bills long enough. We have some of those. Yeah, we have those too.
That one in too?
It's a lot skinnier.
It's similar. Well, just skinny to begin with. I mean,
$20.
Well, but watch what happens. This is a standard empty leather wallet. This is ours with 16 pieces of plastic already in it. This material is that thick. Well, this is even thicker than that. That's cool. Yeah, but see this is pretty thick. That's a couple layers. And the outer one, look at that, that's thicker than leather even. So in total, as a matter of fact, I'll show you one of these. How many cards do you have in there now? Do you know? You've got 9. Okay, close your wallet.
Those both
Close
hold
it.
about 35.
Put it flat right here.
Well, this one, yeah, no, it's the same
Okay.
one.
And this is ours. Guess how many are in there? 16. That's the national average. And you have 9. Even with 9, you're twice the size. Because that's how thick those wallets are. And look at it, we have that in fun colors. We also have it in leather.
Oh, I didn't think of that. It's first time that's
See, we have it in nice red. We have it in nice electric purple.
so it's nice when we have like.
See, this is how skinny these things are as a starting point. And they're actually tough enough to machine wash regularly.
Yeah, it's nice. I love it.
And then look, this is our leather hybrid. The reason I call it a hybrid is because the skinny nylon does all the work on the inside. Because it's 10 times skinnier than leather, and then I use only top grain leather on the outside.
Okay, in purple? Or what color?
Purple's fine.
Okay.
That's what I do. This is what I do.
There you go. 20.
20 even, yep.
Think about it. Anytime.
Thank you very much. Glad he likes it.
I'll
You bring out backups of anything?
These trifolds.
Thank you. I've already had a very bad experience. So we're out of purple monticulars and teal monticulars.
Actually, the teal monticulars I did for
You're welcome to anything you might want in there. Out of purple.
That seems to be a popular color. See, that's half filled with 16 pieces of plastic, which is the national average. Compare that to a regular empty bifold. It'll show you how thick these are just starting out. Oh, that's okay.
Well, I don't think I get 16.
16 is the national average. That's why I put 16 in all my tester ones.
So this is your
See one of our wallets?
that leather?
That's the leather on the outside. Skinny nylon does all the work on the inside.
Already in it.
If I did full leather, I'd be just as thick as these guys. You know, I wouldn't be able to help you.
These ones are what?
25 for the leather ones. Yeah.
So I don't need this flap.
But it comes
Yeah, that'll help you keep it thicker if you don't have a flap.
What's the price on these?
25, 20. So you save $3 to $7 depending on the model from website and from retail. So we drop the prices at shows. Plus no shipping.
The leather?
It depends. If you have a lifestyle that requires things to get dirty or muddy or wet, these are machine washable. That's how tough they are. But if you don't, these will hold up longer because the way I make these is I take a nylon one, I overlay it with a thin layer of top grain leather. So the outer layer is actually
I ain't
nylon.
get dirty, as you can see.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be better with the nylon.
I'd recommend the nylon. It's more versatile, plus it's skinnier.
All right, I'll take one of these.
Okay, let me get you a fresh one. There you go. I use a nylon one myself, and this is my company. So,
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I was fed up with wallets. I could never find one I liked. It's always too thick, too heavy. Once you got them wet, they started falling apart. You know, so it's just a nightmare. So I finally started my own thing.
You don't have a skinny wallet that has a double
We do actually.
divider?
Yeah, we have some. We have it in the trifold and bifold nylon. Yep.
There you go. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.
Wouldn't this be easier to pickpocket?
Yeah, size-wise, it would stick out more. I'll show you one with. We normally don't keep them out. Let's see where they put them. Were you interested in a bifold or a trifold with
Bifold.
Bifold with the divider. We have them in very limited quantities. We just started coming out with them. That's why we don't stick them out.
Ah, look at that.
Same skinny material, same rubber coating. See, that's half filled with 16 pieces of plastic. Compare that to the competition, empty. Just to give you a sense of how skinny our wallets are.
What are we giving these away for today?
These are 20.
I like the color. Yeah.
We have it in brown too, if you
Nope,
prefer
that's
that.
good.
Okay.
So,
I'll put it back in its.
yep, cool. See, mine's getting a little old.
Aha.
Yeah, mine too.
Is that all you carry?
That's it.
Oh, wait till you switch over. You're gonna laugh your head off. You're barely gonna move the dial. Because you only have like 4 cards, right? 4 or 5 cards, maybe?
4 or 5 cards.
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 in here, but you know.
Maybe 6.
Yep, 6.
Well, here's what it looks like with 16.
Nice. Nice.
Well, that's a national
You
average.
don't have your website or anything, a business card in there?
Yep, there's a card in there for our website. We're based in Cambridge, around for 6 years now. We ship all around the world.
Great, perfect. Because this, you know, they don't last forever. This is about 4 years old.
Well,
You tell.
we still have we still have people using them from the very first 30 back. We still have people using them from like 5 or 6 years ago. So they last a pretty long time.
Thank you.
It's like nylon luggage, you know. Who uses leather luggage anymore?
I don't like leather.
Yeah, great. Thanks, sir. Thank you. Enjoy. Stay skinny. And the nylon, which looks like we've sold a few of those. I need to get some new ones out.
I might go with the black one. Black one and then the leather.
Oh, you want the leather? Sure.
Yeah.
All right, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna carry you. Don't do that.
And here's a fresh one for you. See, when you start out that skinny, you stay skinny.
Yeah, because mine, look at this one. That thing loaded.
Well, you actually don't carry that much stuff.
Yeah, look at all the cards I got.
Yeah, you're like in the 10 card range, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna...
Well, it's falling apart, so I can hit it
Right. Well, you won't see that happen with ours. We are confident enough that you get a warranty. The leather ones are 25.
Oh, 25?
Yep. We're the only wallet company that actually warranties our wallets. Let me break that for you.
Thank you, lady. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Oh, I think Catherine took off with all the change. Let me see, make sure I have enough for you. Or one more. 15.
Thank you.
Thank you. Buying off store shelves. Compare that to our trifold, half filled with 16 pieces of plastic already in it. Give you a sense of how skinny they stay. Even our leather hybrid, half filled, 16 pieces of thick plastic. Here's a competition, empty. Switching to our material makes that much of a difference. Our nylon's got a thinness 10 times thinner than regular leather, which makes a huge difference once you actually start putting stuff in it. And I rubberized the reverse of the material. Makes it harder to lose anything. And the pockets are extra wide, so you can fit 5 credit cards per pocket if you want. So we try to solve the 5 major wallet problems. Thickness being number 1, of course.
Yep.
But these are also a lot lighter.
I use a lot of cards.
You have a lot of cards?
Yeah. I mean, they hardly fit in something like that.
Oh, well, I designed something for people that have a lot of cards. This one actually breaks your deck the way you cut a deck of cards. See, most men's wallets stack on one basic stack, makes things even thicker. So changing the material gets you this far. Breaking the deck is even more effective because you're breaking just the way you cut a deck of cards. That's half filled with 20 pieces of plastic, and that can hold about 40. Hey, you got a big skinny.
Yeah. Look at that.